the help, giving the help and receive the help. Because I remember last year when I traveled in Czech Republic, and that night we went to listen to the opera, and after that we went back to our hotel to pick up our luggage, and because we need to move to the other hotel, so we took the taxi, and I remember it was a rainy night, a rainy night, and it was very cold. When we arrived the hotel, we tried to ring the bell, but no one came to answer. So it was strange, because when we booked the hotel at the booking.com, it shows that it will open until midnight, 12 o'clock. But when we arrived there, it's about 10 o'clock at night. So, but there's no one answered the door, so we just locked out. We're standing on the sidewalk. We don't know what to do.
Is it a B&B?
No, not B&B. It is a hotel.
Hotel.
Yeah, it's a hotel. So we tried to call, but it failed. I don't know what happened. Maybe the SIM card didn't work functionally. So we don't know what to do. We were locked outside, and there's no one on the street because it is almost 10 o'clock. I just thought that maybe in the worst case scenario was that we need to find another hotel. Yeah, so luckily there was a son and a father. They walked by with a big box of pizza, and they just they stopped in front of us, and they pressed the code, and they open the door. They get into the hotel. So we follow them immediately because but after we entered the hotel, there's no one in the front desk.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Too late.
apparently, yeah, they had already get away. So we don't know what to do, because we don't know which room was ours. So, but the son and the son, he told us that we may try each room. Try each room. If the door can open, then we can just stay inside. But I think, it's what if we stay in other people's room? We don't really sure that if this room is ours or not. So we still standing there, and my daughter, she tried to reach out to booking.com and email the hotel, but in fact I think it is not help. Yeah, it doesn't help right away. So a few guests came and out, and I asked my daughter if we can ask them to help us. But my daughter, she is that kind of person that she rather to figure things, to do with the things by her own self, rather than asking strangers for help. So, but it is become later. So I'm afraid that if we don't ask for help, maybe there was no guest show up in the lobby. So luckily, there was a couple coming, and I asked for help, and to my surprise, the man, he can speak Chinese. he could speak Cantonese because he stayed in Shenzhen for many years. Shenzhen, yeah. So and his girlfriend was Thai, and she tried to reach out the hotel and make sure which room is for us. So we are so happy and get her help. She comforted us that she said this hotel is just like this because I was locked out yesterday too. Yeah, so it's just so we feel so happy and so relaxed because it's just like you are in the dark tunnel and see a light in the end. Yeah, really. I kept on thanking them, and I told them that you are just an angel, like the angel, and looking take care of us.
Right.
Yeah. So this is that night, and in the second, after 2 days, it was our turn to help other people because when we arrived in Vienna and we booked the self-service hotel, I think maybe we arrived there too early. So when we tried to use the machine to get our car, but it was stuck. The car couldn't come out, and I tried to call the hotel service. I don't know if I bought the same car. He said that I can call out, but I don't know. It failed again. So we don't know what to do. Yeah, because there's no one. This time is even worse because no one will show up in the lobby. So, but fortunately, after several minutes, I got a phone call from the hotel, and then they the lady told me how to do it again, and finally the car came out. So we took the car, and she told us our room number. So we took the car and went upstairs. Okay, we followed the instructions to open the car. It was an electric lock. So we followed instruction, try to open the car. First time, second time, third time, 3 times are all failed. So after 3 times, the lock is locked again. Was locked again. Wow, I was in a panic, really, because I don't. This time we really doesn't know what to do. But my daughter, I think I can tell at that time she was thinking very quickly in her mind how to figure it out, how to deal with the locker, the electric locker. So she just tell me, shh, don't make a sound. Let me think.
Mom, quiet.
Yeah. I always yelling, wow, what's the matter? Don't tell me again. Yeah. And my daughter say, shh, quiet. Let me think. And then she looked around the lock and the touch lock. Then finally he found a small plot underneath the electric lock. So she took out her power bank and plugged it in. And magically it works because it had already reset the clock.
Oh.
Yeah, so after she reset the clock, we do it again. Then this time the door is open. So I was standing there and just feel that I was watching the hacker movie, something like that. Mission Impossible, something like that. So we
You should think, oh, what a smart girl I am.
Yeah. I think she's amazing. She's amazing. Yeah. So the next morning when we went out and we saw another group of travel tourists, they tried to open the door, but the same situation happened, just like us. I think they are a couple and with their adult children. I don't know if the girl was their daughter or their daughter-in-law. I don't know. So they stand there. I think they are kind of a little bit anxious and worried. They don't know what to do. So I told my daughter that has happened. So my daughter went there and do it again, just like the other day. And when the door opened, I think I thought that I saw the face just like 2 days ago, like our face. They felt believing and disbelieving. So the old man asked us, "Are you Chinese?" No, my sister said, my daughter said, "We are Taiwan. We come from Taiwan." Yeah, we are Taiwanese. We come from Taiwan. Because I felt a little bit offended because most of the time we are mistaken for Japanese, right? But this time the old man, and he asked if we are Chinese, and we say no.